So he says, الَّذِينَ يَسْتَمِعُونَ الْقَوْلَ فَيَتَّبِعُونَ أَحْسَنَهُ. Those who listen to the word carefully. فَيَتَّبِعُونَ أَحْسَنَهُ. And then they follow the best of it. So the two parts of this, they listen to the word carefully and they follow the best of it. The first thing to note here is that Allah is describing one of those things that don't really constitute an action, like an active action. Somebody sitting there and listening is not really doing anything, they're just paying attention, right? So Allah is actually highlighting the importance of us having the ability to focus in on something that's being said. And this is actually a really important quality that is now declining. We're losing the ability to pay attention for a long time. We're getting distracted by multiple things. The devices in our hands are constantly calling us for attention, and even within that device, you're paying attention to one app or one network, social network, and you switching over to another and switching over to another. And also, even when we are talking, we're having 2 or 3, 4 conversations at the same time. As a result of that, generally, humanity is becoming worse listeners. And a quality that Allah loves, that is actually related to my spiritual growth, is now being compromised in general. And if I develop short attention span in all kinds of communication, it's not going to be possible for me to all of a sudden have high attention span when it comes to Allah's word. It's like a muscle that gets trained. The ear is a kind of a muscle that gets trained. And the ability to listen carefully is actually a very powerful ability, very important ability. Now, how do you listen to something carefully? First of all, your mind can't be somewhere else. You need to be present. You need to be focused on the conversation and the task at hand. Sometimes you can be talking to someone and you're looking straight at them and they're looking straight at you, but they're not looking at you, they're looking through you. You can see that they've got this zombie look on their face and they see right through you. And if you're perceptive about communication and you make eye contact and you're talking to someone, you can tell when they're paying attention and not paying attention. And by the way, people can tell that about you too, when you're focused and you're not focused. And sometimes when your parents, your spouse, whoever, when they know that you're not paying attention certain ways, they're like, grab your face. Okay, now listen. Okay, I'm listening. Okay, I got it. Your face has to be turned a certain way and you have to be held a little bit before you can focus, right? Other people have more rude ways of getting you to focus. Wake up. Or, I'm right here. Something like that. But the idea is, first and foremost, we should be attentive listeners to begin with.